my students. I am Derek from East2, and welcome to my classroom. Before we begin, we must acknowledge the elephant in the room. Summer is over! Ah, yes, that wonderful time of year where we can shut our brains off, laze about in front of a TV all day consuming Netflix, or playing those mind-numbing video games. Mind-numbing. That's at least the general view of video games in our culture. A study from the American Psychological Association, or APA, attempts to rebuke this viewpoint. The study was called The Benefits of Playing Video Games and was written and researched by Isabella Granick, Adam Lobel, and Rutger CME Ingalls. In their study, Granick, Lobel, and Ingalls review the current psychological literature on the effects of video games on children and adolescents. At the beginning of the study, they criticized existing research as being overly focused on the potential harms of gaming, such as violence and addiction, and offer an alternative research agenda that explores the benefits of gaming. The researchers start out their article by stating that they hope this article will lay the foundation for new paradigms of video game research. To do this, they cite existing empirical studies and meta-analysis on this topic. In fact, this article can be located in a body of existing research into play. Fields such as evolutionary psychology already have a long history of research in this area. However, the researchers argue that video games offers a new territory to explore, and that players cannot passively surrender and must actively engage with their systems, which differentiates video games from other forms of art and entertainment. In the article, they differentiate video games by genre along two dimensions: social, non-social, and simple complex. They further identify four key areas where video games may benefit an individual: cognitive processes, motivation, emotion, and social. In regards to cognitive benefits, the researchers note that some evidence suggests that playing first-person shooters may increase spatial skills. Spatial skills involve your ability to understand problems involving physical spaces, shapes, or forms. Research found that by playing first-person shooters, participants unconsciously improve their spatial skills. They further note that games may function as controlled training regimens and that gamers outperform non-gamers in pattern detection skills, suggesting that gamers allocate their attention more efficiently. However, cognitive increases are genre-dependent. For example, RPGs do not appear to increase cognition. Regarding motivation, decades of research in developmental and educational psychology suggest that motivational styles characterized by persistent and continuous effortful engagement are key contributors to success and achievement. The researchers suggest that the continual feedback provided by video games balances challenge and rewards, with incremental increases in both often hit the sweet spot that increases motivation. Moving on to emotional benefits, the researchers note that playing games has been shown to increase mood, positive emotion, promote relaxation, and ward off anxiety. They also note that gamers often report pride in their accomplishments, specifically at overcoming challenges. However, it appears some of this may be genre-specific, especially to puzzle games, and it has been difficult to establish causality here. The question remains for this aspect: do people feel better because they play games, or do they decide to play games once their mood begins to improve? They also note that games are also an avenue through which people express negative emotions, raising the possibility of maladaptive behaviors. In short, emotional benefits seem to be highly context-dependent and require further research. Finally, we reach social benefits. Social benefits are something relatively new, as the social nature of modern games and the culture surrounding them differ from their predecessors. However, some games, the researchers know, World of Warcraft in particular, fosters pro-social behavior that existing research indicates may extend well beyond gaming. This includes rewarding others, effective cooperation, and helping behaviors. Helping behaviors are simply behaviors that help others. Interestingly, this is true of violent video games as well. We hear it all the time about how video games are making our children ill. They're unhealthy and things to be avoided. We need to limit our time playing them to a bare minimum, etc., etc., etc. While there are some negative aspects to playing a lot of video games, there are also some benefits. Surprisingly, playing video games can help our physical, mental, and emotional health. We're improved in ways that we never expected, whether we're playing World of Warcraft with our friends, playing Just Cause 3 alone, or even playing Grand Theft Auto. It could all be helpful. So don't let people put you down for playing video games all summer. As long as you're happy with it, well, that's all that matters. But of course, that's just one way of thinking about it. Well, class is dismissed. See you later. Oh, you're still here. Well, we hoped you liked the video. Like and subscribe if you want to see more like this. Please do. I really need this job.